Hey, what's going on everyone? This is JoeYoursTruly, back with another video. Today we're going to be playing some Grux offlane, and we're going to be trying to showcase his best build at the moment, and also just see how he feels after the nerfs. I have played against Grux a little bit, and I can already see some of the nerfs coming in, kind of turning them back, but I still think he's like one of the best offlaners, especially for your average Joe gamer who just wants to like hold down left click a lot, right? So I'm gonna try to see how this goes in the steel match. It's kind of like a classic matchup where like mid to late game steel Grux beats steel pretty easily, but steel can be a pretty big lane bully. That's how it usually is, but maybe it's quite different with both these heroes getting the rework, especially with just how strong Grux is at the moment. So we're gonna be doing Sky Splitter as the first item. Second item, we could probably get away with Rapture for more attack speed, Army Fam, and then go for like Salvation. I see a lot of people also build Tainted Blade second because there's just so many like how do I say it, offlaners that have healing, so it's almost sometimes mandatory to go like the anti-heal option so you can really reduce the healing. But I guess the steel matchup, we really don't have to do that. If I blink after him, I would kind of die in the tower, so I'm not gonna go for that just yet. But he set back up, so we just blink E and then got the kill onto him, so very nice stuff. Yeah, definitely feeling the damage coming in still onto this hero. Honestly, if we got the kill, then this would have been a really easy kill. Still is, I guess. Yeah, she kind of followed out mini wave, huh? So that's a lot of damage. And a free blue buff. Thank you very much. So it looks like I'm low HP, but in reality, I'm not because my right click, as you guys see, can heal me so much still. Cause like, like I can kind of see his healing is still pretty annoying because I feel like I should just be so much low in HP, but I'm not because I just keep clicking right click and I just keep healing all that back up. So pretty insane stuff to say the least. So let's take the reset. Start being more items. That's another reason why items like Sky Splitter in particular is like very popular on Grux because you're already healing so much, and then if you can heal more on top of like Lifesteal, Army Fam, then you just golden, right? They did nerf Sky Splitter, I believe, so you're not gonna have as much Lifesteal, but I still think it provides so much good value to heal with like Grux anyways. Yeah, I really underestimate how strong Sky Splitter is at the first item I like here because it's kind of like the most popular item, but also like forward as well as an example. And I don't like this playstyle being like a Skysburst first because I always like building a little bit more durability on my heroes, but Skysburst is just so strong of a first item that you just kind of have to go with on heroes that can actually use it well. Which is kind of a shame because I do like to play like Grux, for example, like with Overload, like more of like a bruiser tank. Like that would be like my preferred play style, but that's just not like the best way to play him at the moment. You're really missing out on his true potential. Okay, so he sidestepped that one, so I'm not gonna be able to pull him back in. But we still got really good trade onto him. My Q is coming back up in 10 seconds anyway, so I'm honestly kind of chilling still. Yeah, big thing you want to do with go up in lane is try to go for those nasty long range Qs to reinitiate a really good trade that's only in your favor because you can right click, they run away from your Q, then you right click again, so you just end up being like a very good trade. And I might actually see if we can borrow the gadget or take the river buff. It's the big thing I want to do. So we got that. Hold down right here. Hello, how you doing? Ah, she blinked. Dang. Then I wasted my ult then, which is kind of unfortunate, but we got a blink for free from the gadget miss, so can't complain too much. Usually, if you're playing like Grux, having no blink can kind of make you feel a little bit vulnerable to like ganks, but honestly, with how strong my right click still feels until the healing, I feel like it's just so hard for people to bust me down still early game, which is quite ridiculous in my opinion. That time we used our Q early, so make sure he doesn't actually sidestep that time. I think dies to bleed, yeah. And Shimby's coming in, but I'm 2 levels up and I have a right click. Oh wait, Gadget's coming in, that's not good. That means I can't live long enough between all these people. Unfortunate. Because we beat the Shimby so easily. It's a crazy thing. But like, with the gadget there, then that's very unfortunate. But Shimby's pushing right. We have Sarah's Iggy on Fainters, so it's a free first Fainters. I'll take it 8 days a week. And we get enough gold still to get Skies better, which is this is where things should start to get pretty dang good for us, being able to really whittle down the steel even faster. So yeah, Skies better, Rapture. The only downside throwing Rapture, besides not having the anti-heal option, is you lacking the ability haste early on, which honestly, it's not that big of a deal. It kind of feels like Rux's cooldown overall, it's not super terribly long, so not going to build the haste early on is not like the biggest deal in the world in my opinion. We can kind of go that third, because we could go Salvation third, but then we have literally no ability haste, but in return we have a lot of damage and survivability, so I might go... I haven't decided yet, because this is a very heavy magical damage team, so going Draconum feels sort of kind of bad in that sense. I kind of want to like maybe build something else, more like HP based, but like Sapphire gives me that, but yeah, I haven't decided what I want to do yet, honestly. Alright, she used the double dash, and now we're just gonna alter. I think that kills. Yes, it does. Nice. So we're invading the oh, let's make sure we get the right click off. Well, and then we just walk away because we can just literally do that. Very good Iggy ultimate because he pushed her back into me. Like actually really hard good Iggy ultimate. Let's go. Very well played by him. And again, I keep saying this over and over. They nerf Grux healing on his right click, but it's still very strong. I feel like I'm just living so much longer to resolve. I'm so confident that I can literally beat Shimmy again. Like that's how confident I am at the moment. So that's literally what we're gonna do. If I didn't mess up my Q, that would have been like a really easy kill. Hey, look, let me go back in. I feel confident enough that we can just go. Oh no. Now it's gadgets. Now I know I will die if I like take more damage in this Q. Cause yeah, I'm about to literally die in a sec. Unless I can heal from the Q buff and maybe save while I live on longer. No, there isn't. I'm forward. She still got the kill. That's insane. And yeah, you see what I mean? Iceskorn got enough, but it's still a very strong guy at the moment. So you know what? Let's actually go Basilisk. Because actually he's yeah, I'm just gonna go Basilisk. I kinda want a little bit more ability haste. Basilisk is like a really great second alternative item if you don't need Tainted Blade, but you still need ability haste, so we can go Basilisk second. And then we can go Salvation. Because I think going Salvation third is probably the play here. But I want ability haste, so that's why we're kind of going for the whole Basilisk second instead. But yeah, no, they nerf Grux healing, they nerf Skies better, but I feel like I can heal so much right now, it's kind of crazy. Honestly, I'm gonna start walking into old prime because I feel like no one can like stop me as soon as I start the objective. Yeah, it looks like she's hanging around a little bit, so keep an eye out if you can get a nasty Q to pull it in. Looks like she's in push mid instead, that's fine. So it's gonna go to Iggy. That's not bad because he's actually very good with using the buff. But I think going on to me would be the most ideal just because of how much how strong I am on the board right now. Ventus is coming up. We could rotate to it, try to get a little bit more kills on the board, but I think if I can split push and get a lot of this free gold, then that can be also very, very good for us. Okay. Looks like he's gonna defend white. I kind of want to just honestly take the cannon and leave, because I'm honestly rather like help my team out if they're gonna if Steel's gonna stay on this right side. And take blue buff while I'm at it. About 10 seconds, so I can actually probably do this really fast. Oh, I might actually go to Iki instead. Hit this real quick, because I'm gonna try to get that to come towards us. Nice. Got a kill right there. Honest? Oh, okay, looks like I might have to help that. The only issue though is I have no mana. Only enough to just use my ultimate. Okay, let's go on the roller now. Yeah, it's really a shame that I don't have like much mana at all, because otherwise that would have been like much easier to go on all of them. But luckily Modok helped clean up, so that was a very nice follow by him. And we might be able to get this tower before Jimmy comes back in. Maybe it's a wood. Alright, we need one more wave, then we can force it. Yeah, honestly, we just kind of know her hit tower first. Wait, you used her dashes already. No mana, otherwise I've been a kill again. Yeah, I really don't care about the CN4 Steel taking my right toe, because... oh, hold on. I might die here. I need the right click to shimmy for me to live, so honestly, XD. Almost died. But yeah, no, it's like literally like a long time mana, and I can right click people. I just heal so much, so it's just like I can literally live on the edge for every single team fight, and there's nothing they can do. And Steel is doing what every losing offlane does, and that is just permanent split push. Luckily, we can kill him pretty fast and really good at punishing him as a result. So we get to the point where that we can kind of just no Steel if we just kind of camping on the tower, because of just how much damage we'll be able to do to the tower. So yeah, honestly, we can kind of just force this in at this rate. We have wait to heal too, to kind of cover us just in case. Okay, that's no kill. I'm gonna be able to go on him for these. Alright. Oh my god, they're obsessed with. Oh my god, they're obsessed with me. Oh my goodness. Honestly, we can probably go in because we heal so much again. Nice slow. I had to break it to you, Victor, but my pull is literally yours, but better. Because a lot of people are making the comparison that Grux's pull weight is literally like Victor Hook, but AoE, which is honestly true because of how fast it just goes out and how far and wide as what we saw. It's a different story if it goes out long, but then takes a long time to charge up. But the fact that it goes out long and it charges up relatively quick in comparison to other ability just makes it like hard to slice it. Like a lot of people say, hey, you can just sidestep Grux ability, but what they don't realize is that one, the further away you are from Grux, the harder it is to actually sidestep because of how bigger that cone is. The other thing is you can charge up the Q pretty fast. Like, it's not like a... doesn't even say how long. Channel for 1 second. It's a different story if it's like a 1.75 second channel, 2 seconds channel. Because then you have time to react and dodge out of the way. But a 1 second channel for a stun that goes so far and so wide out, it's just like, how do you just can't sidestep that really easily. Like, maybe if you're on the edge, you could do it, but if they just... If the Grux is looking straight on you head on, and you're farther away from him when you're more in the AoE zone of the Grux pool, then it's just like, you just can't get away from that. Otherwise, it's just almost impossible to do it reliably. Yeah, I'm feeling really, really good. We can kind of just start the solo people, honestly. So, like, I want to probably one after the gadget. Because along as we can get on top of her without Q, we can use that Q to get her afterwards. Yeah, that should be pretty easy to go. Yeah, again, just see how far that goes out. Like, like it goes so far out and it's just so fast. Wait, we can go on this, by the way. Okay, let's see. Alright, so that time I wasn't looking at her straight on, so she was able to sidestep that. But that was still pretty dang close. I just need to, like, aim it a little bit better. But look at my Q's always back up. That's a crazy thing. I'm 12 seconds on a really powerful ability. It's very fun, huh? I'm so down to go after you guys, by the way. Just hold down left click, get the right click off, just healing the full buttload of damage. Probably gonna go down there, but still, that's literally like everyone throwing like everything at me, and I still live for so long while outputting so much damage. So I'll take it, honestly. So we could go for like Void Helm since they have a lot of magic damage. So honestly, let's do that. Let's go Void Helm. I kind of want to keep building more damage, but if I want to like be really hard to kill while also increasing my healing, we go Void Helm for magic defense and 50% more healing. Because Draconum is usually his best option for like that, because it gives you damage, it gives you bonus healing, ability haste, like very good stats on Grux. But since it's all pretty much magical based team comp, Void Helm is kind of like the better option to win at the moment. And we have 3 fainters too, so I am really, really strong right now. There's a lot of ways we can definitely like tune down the key without like totally guarding ability. I think one thing, making the cooldown higher should be definitely good, because I think with only 15 ability haste and max level Q, the fact that it's a 12-second cooldown for how strong that ability is kind of ridiculous. Honestly, this could easily be a 16 cooldown ability and still feel pretty strong. So like cooldowns is really short. Aha. My Q went off by accident. That's fine. We can kind of like solo both of them. Like, come on, dude. Why is this fail? Nice snipe. That was actually a double snipe because he hit the gadget and also hit the steel too, so making it really easy to finish him off. Oh yeah, I'm totally down, by the way. My way to... I need you to do stuff. No. He had ultimates, and he didn't use it. That is so unfortunate. I feel like we can gone so much harder on that if we could did some follow-up to my blink. But maybe I'll just wait for him to go back in first, and then I can blink. But easy clean up because they used everything on me. So they're just like, can they kill the rest of my team at that point, right? So yeah, I mean honestly they could maybe do climb, but they're gonna try to do it. I think I really wish Modok would probably follow her would be the ideal part thing to do. But level 13 Sarah soloing old Prime at 20 minutes is pretty ridiculous. And this again goes to highlight just how weak objectives are at the moment. Just being able to like solo objectives that easily just with one jungler is pretty insane. Like how many items does she have? Only 3 items and she's can almost solo it by herself. That's really ridiculous. I probably could honestly like solo that even easier as a comparison. Because she doesn't have like the burst heal like my right click does. That's why Boas can actually solo objectives really easily, like even easier than like the Sailor's showcase, because he has like the heal and then the enhanced basic attack speed and on hits. So it's like the fact that Sailor's was squishy can actually almost solo all Prime means that heroes like Grux and Boas just does it even easier, which is really ridiculous. I could probably just keep split pushing. I mean, my team is strong enough without me to beat there. So I'm honestly gonna see if I can go for an inhibitor play. And again, that's everyone here. What a surprise. I know Gadget's coming over. Okay, looks like Aurora's coming over probably. So yeah, it's gonna be free primal. I'll take it. Go back to get 40 Helm so I get that increased healing. And then might as well build a little bit more taxi army hand with Rapture right here. Yeah, see how disgusting this build is? Having so much increased healing and just lifesteal army fan with all these items, and then you have Grux already healing so much on his right click. Really fun hero. I wonder why they buffed him after the consecrated event, but he actually felt totally fine. Honestly, I can maybe get her. Yeah, look at this really nice pull right here, huh? That's a pretty nice counter. Like, yeah. And my Q back up again already. He stepped backwards. Honestly, I'm gonna tower. I don't care. I'm tower diving this. I'll do one more hit. And yep, that's gonna be the GG's right there. So I mean, I really like my fun. I really like doing my Navash Offlane, but like this is just totally unfair. And again, this is after he got nerfed, and he's still way over the top broken right now. Like, like, like again, this is a matchup that is usually like I would say maybe even for early game, but honestly, Steel can be super annoying to Grux and just constantly like hitting him with him like the stuns, backing off, him with stuns, backing off. Right, that's just like if I want to counter Grux in the offlane, I pick Steel. That's how it used to be, but now it's like if I play Steel into Grux, I'm just boned because how the heck am I supposed to bully Grux out when he keeps right clicking and healing everything back up? Because again, you saw during the other game how many times I was able to live for so long because all I need to do is press right click and then just keep on holding down left click and just focusing on them. Like 10,000 healing, 23-minute game, like that's pretty dang ridiculous too. And top damage, like how much damage I was taking? Yeah, that's crazy. The fact that I actually have the most damage taken, even compared to the two junglers, is pretty insane. Because if you guys didn't know, when junglers are doing their clears, they rack up damage taken in the jungle. So it's always kind of hard to see if the offlaner or the jungler are actually more tankier out of the two, because the jungler just has a lot of free damage taken stats blowing up the stat line right here. So the fact that even against like the Ceres and the Shippy jungle, I still had 32k, 33k damage taken compared to like the 25k steel, 23k Aurora, 10k, 14, and have 10k healing. Like, come on, this is really ridiculous. I definitely touch on like the Q, how you can kind of like change it a couple of ways. One, like I wouldn't like necessarily decrease the range. It's just more for the fact that one, the cooldown of it feels way too short for how little ability haste I'm actually building. Having a 12-second cooldown on this Q with only like 15 ability haste feels very criminal for how powerful that ability is. Meanwhile, Zeus is fighting the corner with this like long cooldown on his Q in comparison, right? Another thing, maybe increase the charging time of it, because 1 second for a full charge long range Q feels really kind of unfair when trying to like sidestep it if you're like right in the middle of that edge of the long range cone. So just increasing it to like 1.5 seconds, 1.75 seconds should be kind of decent enough, right? And obviously, it just his right click is still healing them too much, but part of it is like part of that issue is not necessarily only a Grux issue. I just think this is just a meta where healing it just feels way too prevalent. It feels like some heroes like the Grux, the Countess, the Rampage still are healing too much in comparison to heroes like Crunch and Sailors who have healings in the kit but doesn't feel as strong or as consistent, so doesn't feel like it's actually that impactful in comparison. So I think they need to look at just healing across the board. I just don't want to have a meta where it's like you just have to play a sustained hero to be able to thrive. I kind of feel like there should be other ways to thrive in lane without necessarily having sustain. So I think moving away from all this burst healing, all this high sustained healing, and going more towards like a little bit more like I guess durability combos, outstrain your opponent is how it should be. For like the I think the more fun, the more like ways you can counter your opponent in lane. But that's gonna be it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I might have a second game coming up right here, probably from my live stream. So just get some more Grux action and a little bit more fun moments. So hope you guys enjoy that part. But if you're not already, consider subscribing to the channel so don't miss a single beat by yours truly. But other than that, hope you guys have a great rest of your day here. Peace. Alright, so against the Iggy matchup, I think we kind of go Tainted Crest just for a little bit better sustain in lane. Voice Crest is nice, right, for like the Iceskorn Talons, but we can substitute movement speed with new root boots and just have a little bit better, like, how do I say it, survivability in lane, because we are going to probably get cloaked a lot still, but then that's where it becomes, how do I say it, it becomes pretty important to like not get let me find my words because I guess I need another cup of Joe to get me going on my commentary. But essentially, like once we hit like level 3, I think that's when we can start getting really aggressive on Iggy because of our Q just can yoink him from across the lane really easily, right? So it's gonna really just come down to like like the minion wave state, how much HP we have in comparison to him, kind of thing. So that's one thing I'm trying to keep in mind. I'm trying to play Iggy into this. Why Sky first? Because that item is literally like probably the best first item power spike in the game for melee characters that does really good for attack speed and lifesteal, which is really like Boris and Grux at the moment. Like you get Skyspirit online, you literally can just run down people. Because it doesn't matter if you're not bringing a lot of HP with Skyspirit first, the fact is you're just doing so much high sustained damage, you heal off your abilities and the lifesteal, so it's kind of like, okay, well, good luck trying to like beat me in the all-in because I can definitely just like play the trading game all day long. So it's like the same thing applies to Iggy. Like, is HP damage as effective against a squishy target? Not really. But it's still like the best first item power spike I want to play around on this hero right here. So, oh wow, and look at that counter stats got like mega nerf, almost killing Iggy 100-0 off level 3. That's pretty insane to say the least. I think the one thing that was it's kind of criminal too. I think the one thing that's pretty criminal too is the fact that like junglers can get to level 3 really fast, and what that means is that they can literally just go gank a lane, and then it's like when you do that, then like the highest level they'll ever be. Oh, I probably need to. Yep, that's the Iggy cooling. But no, it's really annoying playing offlane against a jungler that start on your side, because now it's really like they get level 3 really fast and then just go gank your lane immediately because you're either level 1 still or you're level 2 and they just win that really easily, right? Yep. And that's how we win the range matchup. We literally just yoink him into our Q range, we right click him, get a bunch of HP back, and then he doesn't get to play the game anymore, essentially. Because that's like the hardest part done already. Now we get to like be a huge nuisance to him. Gotta be careful about him maybe potentially attacking us on the right side, like on the fog wall, but our mini wave is so big, I don't think there's anything he can really do anyways. Because the guy pushing this wave else he kind of freezes it, right? So there we go. Kind of crazy we're almost level 6 too, which again goes again to the whole idea of the whole like theme was like you just get to level up really fast now, and that just means that people are just more incentivized to just roam, because even if you don't farm, you level up still fast, so you're not missing out the XP, and if you get the kills or the assists, then that makes up for the lack of like gold you're missing out from farming the minion wave. See, I don't like going like Mist Metal. Like, I think those kind of booster items are just so bait. Like, booster items with magic armor are like really bait in my opinion. They're just not that good. I just rather go full tank item like for Helm or just build more HP to synergize with what I'm trying to do. Cause like, there's no, I don't need magic armor when I'm literally winning into 80 like right now already. Like, see how much HP I lost right there? It's barely none because I literally heal all that back up with one right click, right? So it's just like, why would I need to go magic armor early on like, in this matchup? And he's gonna die right here again.
Yo, try not to fight in the minion wave, bro. If you can.
I don't know if he's talking to me. He's probably talking to like someone else because I was definitely okay fighting Iggy in my minion wave right there.
That's our flash.
Dang, a little bit off on Sky's better now. Yeah, Joey, stop fighting the minion wave. I'm not gonna let someone tell me what to do and what not to do. If I want to fight someone, I would definitely fight them. Who's that person talking? Is that the mortgage? Or I'm trying to figure out who that is. I kind of wish you have an option to have the portrait of whoever's talking be the hero they're playing instead of like the profile icon, because it makes it a little bit more clear who's talking. So like more, okay, so it's a dual lane. So he's probably talking to support, not to find the minion wave, which is so true, honestly. Alright, if he's gonna be slipping the whole game, I might just mute him too. So like, I want to talk with people, but if they're gonna make a very, if they're gonna make really annoying sounds.
It's a cheap item. It should cost $850.
Dude, is he trying to backseat his support right now in the ADC?
The chalice is not it's a stacking component. It's not an item per se.
Oh no, I think he's talking about.
So see this wave? We gotta back up. Got a lot of minutes.
Alright, let's just mute him for now. He's actually soulless trying to backseat game his like support right there, so I don't want to heal that. And why I focus on talking with you guys then. Bye bye. Interrupt that. Yeah, I think Grux, unironically, is now the best melee player to play the range matchup. Because like before, he was told the worst person to play into it, but because of how strong his Q is, it's really like they just get permanent yoink now by me. So it's like there's nothing they can do. That's actually pretty hilarious. Just more and more reasons why to play Grux right now. Best early game champion, best Gruxy moment still, and the best melee player to play into range matchup. It's just that easy, ladies and gents. So honestly, I could reset right now for Skysplitter, but I'm so confident I can just kill him literally again. Because no ultimate. Yeah, I think he has Bling, so probably get that out at least. Go to the right side. Half HP. I have Q in like 10 seconds, so I can literally just go back in again. And again, I'm not losing any HP because I just get all them back with one right click. Fun Q, am I right? He's so he's so terrified, bro. He knows he's just kind of boned now. All his turns now lose on his base, by the way. So now, if he pushes up, he has no turns to place down. So he just giggles through because I can freeze the wave, and if he steps up, then he dies. Just that easy, ladies and gents. He's losing so much XP too. He's like level 7, and he's not even XP range, so he's just losing so much. Like XP gold not being the last hit. It's actually so funny, dudes. I see you, Mixie. Hope you have a good one, like this sir. Oh, look at him. He's trying to actually go do 2 buff, but as soon as we can see that 2 buff move, we're gonna go on him really easily. Yep, he started it, so that's guess what? I'm now gonna go back on him. Oh. Yep, he's almost dead. Very nice stuff. There's no way he's gonna try to walk up to me. Yeah. He literally has to like reset now. Go for left lane. Oh. I mean Iggy kinda is right there, so we kinda hold on left click maybe? Okay, I guess. Ways to a no? Well, we know he has no blink now, so we can honestly just go on him. Let's see, I guess the team we can go Rapture second. Because it's kind of like the best build on Grux at the moment. It's literally just build Skysplitter first into either Rapture, Basilisk, or Tainted Blades. Probably get Tainted Blade eventually for the Sync's bonus, but I think right now going for more army fam attack speed is more important. Just being able to like kill like the Iggy, the waste a lot easier. Yeah, he's still level 10 by the way, because he really cannot get close to my minions, because as soon as he does, I just literally pull him in. That's pretty insane and funny to say the least. What's the first time? Mega Cosm? Yeah. I mean, I don't think Mega Cosm does anything, if I'm being honest. Alright, he dodged that. But I give him another Q in a sec. I don't think Bolt kills me right here. Okay. Honestly, like play right here. Oh, I almost got the kill. Look at all that healing I'm doing. Like, so here's the thing about what makes Grux right now just so like broken. The best way to shut down the Grux offlane is literally to camp him, because he has no mobility. So you just dogpile on him early game, and then he just can't kill both of you guys, right? But because he has so much healing on his right click, if I want to, all I have to do is run away, turn around right click, run away, turn around right click, and now I have all this like HP I'm just keep on like getting back for myself, so they just can't kill me because I'm literally like so hard to kill, which is the right click. And the thing that makes that even more insane too is like Grux doesn't even build as much ability haste. Like it's kind of the same reason why Rampage is also very strong still. It's because you don't have to build ability haste on these heroes to use their abilities enough in like team fight engagements, all that good stuff. It's really absurd. Like I can just go a build with little ability haste and just run down people with my abilities. It's like I think literally Grux is just if you want to blind pick a hero every game, it's just Grux. It doesn't matter the matchup, he just wins it. And that's why I hate this champion right now. He literally just wins every matchup and he's so easy to pilot. There's just no reason why not to play Grux if you actually want to sweat and win all your games really easily. Actually, Waste is coming over, so I kind of want to fight them with like no mana. If I have more mana, I can unironically fight all three of them probably really easily. But I don't, so because like if you can't heal, obviously if you don't have mana to right click, so if I don't have like the mana to do it, I'm not gonna do it. That's like part of the only time Grux can't Grux, but that's really any hero in the game right now as well. So yeah, we can go Salvation probably third. That's literally like the Grux core build. Got the Rapture Salvation, then you can go any build after that. So probably Tainted play force for actual ability haste that we need eventually in this build, and also it's like here for the Sinks bowlers. I have movement speed now, so I could theoretically just run down like the Iggy no problem. But I should honestly go to Faintus right here, so I'm gonna start walking my way over to mid at least. Yeah, seems like a big team fight is about to happen. I should have rotated a little bit faster, just to make sure they have an easier time getting the objective, but it seems like they're doing just fine without me. Waste mid? I kind of want to kill him if we can. Okay. It just doesn't matter. I'm really fair, but like still, it's like he was at his tower and he just died. Like okay. Again, it doesn't matter. I'm not bringing HP when I can literally just heal so much on my right click to make up for that. Alright, let's meet him now. Man, no like far gamers in the voice shot today, huh?
Yeah, he threw his fucking monitor. Just threw his monitor.
An allied tower is under attack. He has been slain.
Well, it looks like it might be GG in just a sec right here. Because I mean, what can you do when you have like a 6-0 Grux that can just run down anyone at this point? I might as well just limit it right here. He got me with the bling. I mean, I don't really care about the dying right there aspect. I just want to see if I can kill him, and I could kill him if he didn't have his blink and his like pacifier. But honestly, I needed my ultimate to probably actually secure the kill right there with the increased damage and attack speed, all that good jazz. There was no reason for me to tower dart that. I just figured I might as well see how much we can get away with this. I almost got salvation. We probably honestly don't need Tainted Blade if we're just doing so much damage that the Haley doesn't matter. So we could go Gaia Greaves or any like armor item like Draconum for more healing. That's what's insane too, is like you're healing so much without any like increased healing from your items, instead of you build items that give you more life to your army fam, or items that increase your overall healing like for your Helm to Draconum, then like healing that's already really strong on Grux becomes even more absurd to deal with. Like, holy moly. It's really just that easy. I wouldn't be surprised. I haven't looked at recent bans of Paragon, but I actually legitimately think you just have to permit ban Grux at the moment. Sure, the count is annoying, the web page is annoying, but it's just like if you get Grux on your team, he literally wins offlane for free if the player doesn't enter brains out. And even in jungle, he's like very good because his gigs are so good. You just pull people across the lane with your heal. You have that early game damage still and your burst healing. So it's just like if you want to win your games, pick Grux. If you don't want Grux to run your team down, then you just have to ban him. There's just no choice about it.